again. Manchester has risen again, just like we have week after week for over a year now. It was just only a few days ago, not even a week ago, and there was still such a thing as a ceasefire in Gaza and Palestine. A so-called ceasefire, during which at least 3 people were being killed for life. It was a so-called ceasefire in which more than 40,000 people were driven from their homes across the West Bank and are still yet to be able to return. Tantamount to the largest displacement and ethnic cleansing in the West Bank there since 1967. The world watched in subdued silence as the Zionist militias used the cover of a supposed ceasefire, of the perception of a ceasefire, to detonate and demolish hundreds of homes and destroy infrastructure like roads, water networks, sewage networks across places like Jenin, Nablus, Tulkarm and Tubas. It was a so-called ceasefire in which the Zionist state never ceased firing on men, women and children alike. It was in January that the 2-year-old Layla Khatib was shot in the back of her head and killed while her family were eating dinner in Jenin. It was in February that the 13-year-old girl, Rimas Umar Amouri, was executed in her own courtyard, also in Jenin, while family members who tried desperately to tend her. I want you to reflect on who and what has made this suffering possible. Politicians who normalise the imposition of total sieges, so that it now barely even trickles into the news that not a drop of water has entered the Gaza Strip for what is now 22 days. Politicians who, like us, saw the images, the ceaseless images, the ceaseless flow of mutilated men, women and children flowing onto our screens without so much as wavering or flinching from supplying the weapons and support that made